Hi, I thought I'd do a quick little bit of intro. Sorry for the long video. Yeah, it's probably gonna be close to an hour uh, when I'm all done putting it up. Um, I did, I did talk about. Actually, this is my first time lapping valves. So yeah. I did watch FM Guitar Player 9, I believe. I'll put the link in the description. Um, for the video. Uh, there's a cat by my desk, that's why. Um, I'll put a link in the description to his video that I watched to learn how to lap dance. I'll probably do a quick another lap job just to clean up everything. I don't think I got it all. It's much better though. It's nice, great, dull finish. Yeah, so I'm happy about that. So it's gonna be a pretty long video. Yeah. So sorry in advance, but it was a learning curve. I also did a little bit more coil cleaning. Not shown in the videos. I did get the crankshaft nut back on. Let's say it's crooked now, but it will hold. Because when my friend was helping me take the flywheel nut off, we used an electric impact gun, or yeah, gun. Yeah, wrench gun, whatever. So I think that screwed up part of the thread. There's quite a bit of dirt on the thread that was more towards the coil. Yeah. So I can finish cleaning the coil, gap the points. The points are pretty good. My multimeter was kind of funky. It was reading point 0.06 ohms with the two leads crossed. So I took that as 0. So points are good. I'm not totally sure on the condenser. eBay, $15 for the same exact condenser. If it needs it, I'll buy it. It probably won't because it had okay spark. Yeah. So what's left is I have to do another quick valve lap, clean and check the finish cleaning the coil, gap the points, start reassembling, like basically copper coat that gasket, make sure that's tight. Basically put the flywheel on, put the shroud on, put the carburetor, put the muffler, hook up the carb linkage, fill it with oil, crank it over without any spark plug in it to get oil flowing. I might do that before I put the. Wait, no, that won't work. I also put the drain extend, remount it, and hopefully test fire it. Yeah. So yeah, that's what needs to be done on that engine still. I don't know when I'll get it done because the next 3 weeks I have to get my BattleBot done, or our group has to get the BattleBot done. Sorry, I'm just combing my beard. I noticed it in the camera looking kind of funky. Yeah. So probably for the next 3, maybe 4 weeks, I will not be making any videos. I might make one or two just on my Steam missions. I don't know what I'll do. Yeah. So, yeah. And I did talk about what the heck is going on at school, why I'm so stressed out. Yeah. And you'll hear that when I'm talking about or when I'm lapping the valves. Sorry for the silence. I was concentrating on the valves. Sorry in advance. So please enjoy. Please comment, rate, and subscribe in the video, and I'll see you in the next video.
Hi YouTube, it's me Josh. I'm gonna do a valve lap job on this here engine. I will be using Rebuilder's Aid valve grinding compound from Permatex. It's 80036 is the part number. I did buy a set of valve tools from, I think they're Autocraft. Then some K and W copper gasket compound for the head gasket. This is the head gasket. It's still usable. You can see that stuff has been worn away, and I think there's a can't see it. This area right here almost looks like it's blown. Anyways, hopefully the valve compound, or no, the copper gasket sealer will fix that. Because I don't know where to get a head gasket for this thing. I could use a Tecumseh H22, which is about $3 for head gasket. Not too bad. There's just some paint in there because I've been cleaning like the dickens. Yeah, there's quite a bit of dirt on this engine, quite a bit of rust. If you can see two different shades of white, this is the paint that was painted over. Sorry, it looks dirty. That's all the dirt. Then there's the original paint, and this gum out really does a number on that. So yeah. Let's start with the intake valve. Here's a look at it. I did clean a good layer of carbon. There's still some on there. That's all I did was, there was an edge, just scraping the layer of carbon off. The seats are somewhat, the guides are somewhat loose, but this engine won't be working hard, so I don't see that being a problem. I really like this engine because it's pressure lubricated. It's only 2 horsepower, and yeah, I don't know where I would find a engine like this. I did buy a oil drain extend down here. Yeah, I also bought new fuel line, quarter ID, 1/2-inch OD, I believe. I can't remember. I did clean the valve seats. I did clean the valves. In here I have some carb cleaner that I just set the valves in, just help reduce some of the carbon. That didn't really help. That's just this great product. That and PB blaster. This is the valve tool I used. The other one didn't really work well. Let's get started. Let's see. This is the large. This is the first time I've ever tried lap valves. Let's try. Yeah, that doesn't want to stay. Now hopefully that stays. Hopefully you can see alright. Ooh. I guess I got all the compound I need. Yeah, that's not gonna stay. Oh man. Doesn't need much. Is what what that guy said. This is very watery. He also said it's a very messy job. I wonder why this isn't working well. Let's just take a look. I do got fresh batteries and my thing plugged in. Got some valve compound in the valve guide. I don't know how long this video will be. Guess these things like it when it's wet. I guess the bells have to be free of carbon. This is a huge learning curve for me. I think the intake looks just fine. Don't worry, I got more paper towels in the piston, so. Now on to the exhaust valve. Just making sure that the exhaust valve is on the bottom of its stroke. Just checking the time. Sorry if I'm not talking much. more concentrated on my lapping than talking to you guys. Yeah. I think when I have a foundry casting department, I might make a new one of these motors, but make it liquid cooled this time, and have an overhead valve. Ugh. Oh, I get it. That's just a barbecue light. Before I keep going on, yep, this is my grandpa's work light I was using last night, and it is mounted to this, so it does work and it does hold it nice. So I'm very happy on my work light mount. I'll probably get an LED light so it's not as top heavy. Where was I? Three more weeks left of school, and I tell you, it's going to be one stressful 3 weeks. And I'll give you a little backstory why. As you know, I'm in machining, and part of the course is one of the classes I have to take is Design Concepts 2. Basically what that you do is you build robots, battle bots, and basically, sorry, I'm just wetting my little rag. Basically we have to design, build, and compete a BattleBot. As you know, or one of you guys know that that I shared some pictures of me machining some shafts for a gearbox for our robot. It's a spinner type with a twist. Instead of having the motor vertical, we're having it horizontal with a integral grinder gearbox with a housing that I'm making to make it more compact. Well, anyways, try having one of our classmates who also is into BattleBots, personal BattleBots. Let's just say he hasn't been helping our group. So he lazy, he wants to work on his own robot, instead of helping our group. So between me and the other 2 members that are doing the majority of the work, we're trying to get it done. But here's the real kicker. The guy that doesn't do anything knows how to work the water jet at school, and he also is a good machinist and CAD. He's not doing any of that, so we're really behind. So that's kind of why I've been stressed out. I haven't been making quite a few videos, because that's the reason. Because if you're gonna work in a group, you need to work together. So yeah, that's why yeah, you can get why I've been eating quite a bit and been gaining a little bit of weight. Because I'm stressed out trying to make sure our robot works. Yeah. That looks good for the final lapping. And here's the thing, and if whoever that, I don't want to name names, but that person that doesn't want to do his fair share of the work, if we basically fail the competition, it's going to be blamed on him, because he didn't do the work that we had plenty of time to do. Like, we were 2 weeks ahead. We could have been in the machine shop 2 weeks ahead of everyone else besides one group, which was, yeah. Me, I had to help another group because their CAD drawings were not correct, and their group members were, let's say, off the rockers. Yeah, so I spent probably a good 2 weeks helping them getting their drawings right, their models correct, so they would have a good robot. That's 2 weeks that could have been spent machining, but they needed my help because I'm really good in SolidWorks. I'm not the best, but I only took SolidWorks 1. Hopefully you can hear this over the valve grinding. So I had to help them. Yeah. Yeah, so that's my deal with school. Holy cow, this is our 23-minute video. Yes, I'm taking my time. I'm not the fastest valve grinder in the world, or in this state, but this is my first time learning it with a little bit of YouTube video. Yeah, yes, I know that I'm making a mess of the floor, but at this point I don't care. Yeah. So that's basically what's up with school, why I normally don't do videos, but I wanted to get this engine hopefully running today. That probably won't happen. Kind of just depends on what else I have to do. Again, I've never used this copper coat, so that's going to be a learning experience too. This will probably be a multi-parter. Part 1, lapping the valves. Part 2, probably red coat and some reassembly. Yeah, I'm just making sure there's no grit in the valve guide. And there is a little bit. So, stuff. And yes, I will be taking this cover off and probably flushing it with some more carb cleaner. There's the exhaust valve. This is the exhaust valve after. Nice and seedy, if you don't get that pun. The intake, there you go, a little bit better. Hopefully that solves my no intake condition. I do have each valve marked. There again, there's the little pin that keeps it. I think what I'm gonna do is if you get sprayed, sorry about that. Just let that evaporate. Just help clean any residue. Yes, I know technically I should be using not a lint-free cloth, but it's not gonna happen because I don't have any. No valve compound in the cylinder, so I'm happy. There isn't really any hole marks. I don't think that'll be a problem. This won't, again, the engine probably won't last as long as a full teardown. But again, I don't have a torque wrench, so I don't know what the connecting rod torque should be. So yeah. Let's see. This contains heptane, copper, juice, glacial ester, wood rosin, rubber. Interesting. Let's see. Shake well. Shake before use to suspend copper. Clean and dry surfaces. I'm probably gonna have to clean that out. I'm just cleaning the head one final time. Might as well get the head gasket to spray. I know I'm supposed to buy a new head gasket, but I don't have time and I want to get this engine running. Just cleaning up the water and oil and carb cleaner mess on the floor. Yucky. Because this is my grandma's garage. Head gasket, and block are clean. Where did I put that head gasket? Half hour. Oh, there it is. So even layer dries to full tackness in 2 minutes, improvement sliding the gaskets for perfect lineup. Holds heavy gasket in firm place. I'm thinking what I might do is wait a little bit before I yeah, I'm probably gonna just wait on that. Exhaust valve is put away. Intake valve is put away. So valve lap's done. I just wrote a quick note on what I need to. Yeah, I might as well do the coil. I have the coil and everything else in this box down on the floor, so it's not cluttering at the workbench. And I probably should move the block. These are just clamps I found in my grandpa's basement. So I can hold the block in while I do the head work and the, yeah. I'll just put these, actually, in the head. That way I know where they go. That's right. I love to run a tap down that. Just help clean up any of the junk that's in that. Oh, and there we go. Sorry about the long video, but I don't have a parts washer, so quite a bit of brushing and carb cleaner should do the trick. I wonder how long this video is gonna be take to upload. Probably a good 3 hours. Yeah, I do very minimal editing, splicing, cutting out sections I don't want. That's about it for editing. I should have put this. Nah, probably not. Who knows? I might just make this a one-cut wonder. kind of depends what mood I'm into today. 15 bucks for a new condenser, or yeah, for this, for the same exact coil, no condenser. I mean, it had good spark, but I think the points were just a little burnt. Yeah, that's good now. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna use my digital multimeter to measure the resistance through the points. Sorry, my camera cut out. Must be an automatic timer. Where did I leave off? Basically, what I've been cleaning this, and you can see there's quite a bit of muck on it. I'm using my multimeter. Here it is, to check the resistance of the points. Let me just, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that or not. Yeah. There you go. Hang on. .06 is the norm. This thing must be a little bit out of calibration. See, .06, that's with the leads touching. So it's good enough. What I want to use it for. Repco. Interesting. This is the clip for the cover. smush my Velcro. Here are the bolts. They look alright. Resistance is alright. There's just a lot of caked on dirt. I'm gonna wait to check the point gap until I get these threads fixed. Basically this is a 7/16 20 thread. I did tap the nut. Yeah. What happened is, I think when we took the nut off, I think we damaged the threads a little bit. Let's see. You can see there's quite a bit of dirt caked on. I should be using my pick for that. Let's see. Oh, I don't want that one, I want the tripod. I believe I can still get seals for this, but it's for H22. Sorry if you can't hear me, and sorry if I'm in the way. But, yeah, I believe I could get oil seals for this, but I'm gonna wait till the engine's running. Just grabbing my grandpa's tap set. I already had it out here last night. Where did that engine flywheel nut go? Here it is. 7/16 20. I did chase the threads with the tap. They seem to be good. Now let's see if the die will work. 7/16 20. First, let's see if the nut works. This is a Craftsman the tap and die set that my grandpa has. Come on, please.
Who are you talking to?
Camera.
Oh, good for you. I'm gonna kick back for a little bit, I think.
Okay. That was my grandma. She just...
What?
I'm still talking to her grandma. That was my grandma. She's gonna kick back for a nap. Yes, grandmas still do take naps. Yeah. I know it's 20 inches, 20 threads per inch. But I'm just figuring out why won't this die go over it. It's probably the first start of the thread is my guess. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until I can have some help because I just don't want to get so angry at it. So I'll be back later. Yeah, I'll see you in the next part. Bye.